Yo, what a week, everybody. Coming up here, we got all kinds of stuff happening. Crypto Hop checking out with you. How's it going? Hey, let me just show you guys a couple of things real quick. First of all, let's go over to, oh yeah, there's crypto news here. Thank you, crypto news hunters came up with this one here. I want to show you something. This is exciting stuff. If you because the reason I'm bringing this up, people like Ramsey, I just saw a headline he put out that was saying "Sell your crypto now" is clickbait thing. It kind of scared me. And then it goes on to say because you're going to lose all your money sooner than later. It's like, dude, stop. And then I saw this. This is what I want to show you how stupid those kind of headlines and comments are that people put out there. Um, so this is an example of if you put $1,000 into either Bitcoin, NASDAQ, S&P, or gold, here's what it would look like over, what's the time frame? 5 years. Check this out, people. So that's a 5 year period. I mean, unbelievable. If you look at so I have some money in S&P 500. If you want to keep maintain a stability and just go long term, put your money in an index like that and just let it go. Don't look at it. It's a good safe way to invest, right? We know historically it shows gains over long term. Now, these big dips right here, they're hard to stomach. But if you put your $1,000 into Bitcoin over these indexes, check out the difference, dude. The percentage difference on how much money you want to make. I don't even know what that is, but it's insane. It's crazy difference of money gains on that. So hey, I just want to share that with you. And then also our buddy Tom Lee right here. I got to show you this. Those of you who are Ethereum holders, congratulations. You weathered the storm, everybody. And it's just Tom Lee talking about Ethereum real quick. And thank you, is this Altcoin Daily, for putting this one out here. Let me get my audio right.
Always interesting, and you always get stronger. Explain his thesis on Bitcoin. The same is true, in my opinion, for Tom Lee and Ethereum. The more I listen to Tom Lee's overall crypto thesis, the more I agree with him. And I'll say this again, a lot of people still don't believe a $10,000 Ethereum is possible, or if that's ever possible, that's the Pico Moonboy top. I actually think Ethereum will be sitting over $10,000 someday, maybe sooner rather than later. And when Ethereum's over $10,000, so many people will have sold by this point or just be sidelined. And inevitably, most people will buy Ethereum over $10,000 and then really start to drive the price up. This is exactly what we're seeing with Bitcoin right now, by the way. So many people sold their Bitcoin at 100K, got out. So many people has always just wrote Bitcoin off and now it's over 100K. And now these people are seeing Bitcoin over 110K, seeing it grind higher, and they're forced to buy back in at these highs, which is going to send the price even higher. I want to once again remind you, we have Fed rate cuts coming, we have Market Structure Bill Clarity Act coming, we have so much stuff that's happened to crypto in the past 2 years. Like, how could you not be bullish? This blew my mind. At the end of this clip, Tom Lee flat out says, I think Ethereum could 100x. Like, what?
Ethereum's very unique because it is a smart contract platform, and it's is
Hey, no
censorship
bark.
resistant and super resilient. You know, it's 100% uptime since creation. It's never been down. And to build a treasury business on Ethereum means that a company, when they acquire.
Okay, he's talking about building a treasury on Ethereum. Okay, just want to show you that again. I sold my Ethereum because it was so boring, like a couple years back. Not all of it, but because you got to have Ethereum to for gas fees to do things on blockchain. So, but those of you, I did buy in a little more once we had that recent dip a couple months ago. Ethereum is solid. Congratulations if you've been holding on to your Ethereum. Now, for Wednesday, check this out. This is the Fed Watch tool. It's cmegroup.com. Now, it's a speculative instrument, but it seems to be relatively accurate. Now, for this September 15th Fed meeting right here, check this out. They're talking about a 95.9% probability that there's going to be rate cuts. Here is the actual probabilities right up here on the meeting information. 100%. I have not seen that at 100% yet. So 100% probability that rates are going to cut. Now, the question is how much? If they do 250 basis points, it's going to be something. It was very bullish move. If they do, I'm telling you, if they do 500 basis point cut on Wednesday, we are going to see things take off, because they're talking about doing that 3 times before the end of the year, up to a 2-point cut by the Q4 here by the end of the year. So if that happens, man, we're off to the races. So with that in mind, let's just check our, come on, baby. Come on, baby. So XRP has to close above this $3 mark in the 24-hour. This is the daily candles here. We're almost done with the day here. This candle has to close right there. Okay, and so we're at 2.9921 at the moment. Fingers crossed, because look, there is no emotion in this thing. There is no hopium. This is technical analysis. If it closes above that moving average, we will most likely start a positive candle tomorrow. If not, we'll start a positive candle negative. Negative meaning underneath the moving average. So that's what it is. Okay, we're not going to go any deeper to it in that. TA does speak volumes with no emotion. Okay, now let's look at this Bitcoin right here. Woo! I mean, that's why we are so bullish on Bitcoin, man. These candles are closing above this top moving average on a daily basis. We started another candle, totally green. It dabbles our 50-day moving average and just came right back up. I'm telling you, this chart looks more bullish than I've seen in a long time, people. We are going to start moving in the upper direction on that in terms of this TA that I'm looking at right now. So, but anyway, hey, with that said, everybody, thanks for checking in. Wanted to give you guys a quick little introduction to the week right here. And so, like I said, Wednesday is a huge day, the big day. If those rates get cut, which they will, in my speculation, we're off to some price action. Okay, now is it going to go straight up parabolic? You know, maybe for a clip here and there, but it's always going to recover and take profits. Just have an idea on when you're going to take some profits off the table if that's in your plan. If you're here to buy and hold for the long term, even congratulations, that's even a better way to go if you have time like that. But with that said, hey, thanks for checking in once again, everybody. Feel free. I'll get this September curse video is kind of neat. Check that out if you go over to my site, my YouTube channel site at Hop Sauce 1212, and then we'll go from there. All right, buddy. Crypto Hop signing off. Thanks for checking in. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.